You know, I have no doubt that we are going to get through this. The issue is, are we going to be who God's called us to be when we do get through this? I think in a sense, we've all been in a kind of enforced time out in this season. You know, some of us, like some kids, you send them to time out, they're really happy to go to time out. They're going to run to their room. Other kids, they hate it and they go in kicking and screaming. So the issue is not how we went into this enforced time out. The issue is, did we allow God to do what He wanted to do in us in this time out? The fact is that if we want God to do what He's going to do through us on the other side, then we have to make a decision that we're going to allow God to do a deep work. I think this has given us an opportunity to reflect deeply on what really matters. Do we realize where our priorities actually became confused before we went into time out? Have we learned to value relationships again, to spend face to face with people, to understand that it's our job as the church to be about the mission of the church, to love the poor and the vulnerable and the marginalized? Have we remembered that everyone matters to Jesus? There is no hierarchy. Everyone is created in the image of God, that eternity matters, that we do live and we will die. And it is important what we believe, that unity in the church matters, that actually going to church matters, the very fact that we couldn't go, the fact that family matters, and that we're not going to get lost in just technology as a means of distraction, but we understand that it's for connection, and that gathering together really matters. We're going to identify our idols of consumerism and materialism and just status and comfort and convenience. What we want to do is have a God-first life, where we are about the Father's business, where we make Jesus's last commandment our first priority. My prayer is, as we come out of this timeout season, because we will get through this, that we are going to be the hands and feet of Jesus, the light of the world. The church will rise up in her stature and be who we're called to be, so that we can do what God has called us to do, in Jesus' name.